Today's horoscope, Virgo August 29th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Mercury began its retrograde on the 5th in your sign. Today, it turns direct in the sign behind yours, and over the coming days and weeks, communication problems will tend to blow over. Delays will lift, or new information will come to light that clarifies your next steps. You're less likely to brood or feel as if you're in limbo. Take this transition slowly, however, not only because Mercury stations should always work this way, but also because Venus opposes Neptune today. Further, Mercury is still in the sign behind yours, and there is much more to the story that will unfold in the weeks ahead. Soon enough, you'll have a stronger sense of how to deal with troubling issues from the past. Today, do your best not to harp on trivial matters that will likely seem unimportant later. The Venus transit can leave you feeling confused by others and their motives. People in your life, or merely the thought of a relationship situation, can be draining. Take the time to understand yourself, and don't confuse others' needs with your own as much as possible. You'll enjoy more peace of mind if you keep things moderate today. After weeks of back and forth, Mercury retrograde is officially over as of today. Mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger of the mind and communication, has awoken from within the depths of your solar house of privacy, seclusion, and the unconscious. He will remain here until September 9th, 2024. Prepare for your intuition to be fired up, as you'll be downloading many messages from the universe. Pay attention to synchronicities in dreams, especially when it comes to messages about your personal or romantic life. If you sense something is off, you're probably onto something, picking up transmissions that operate on an entirely mystical wavelength. Listen. You know what to do. The recent cosmic energy has given you food for thought. You may have come to a decision by the time Venus in your sign opposes Neptune retrograde in Pisces and Mercury stations direct in Leo today. It might not be an easy decision since it could impact your professional commitments. However, you have the peace of mind to know that you are doing the right thing. Do not be afraid to distance yourself from co-workers, commitments, and more that do not add value to your career path. There is a skip in your step today. You have felt the struggle of the last few days, and it is a relief to relax and reflect on what you learned. You have brought the life of the body into focus, and you may want to open up to something new as a compliment. Aromatherapy is an ancient and subtle practice. Many alternative markets carry aromatherapy materials. The essences of nasturtium, iris, and tansy can help you break through fixed attitudes and behavior patterns. Today's vibrations will make you emotive. You'll probably have to be on your tiptoes. Professionally, you will need to discuss, question, and tighten your close relationships because if you don't, tensions will arise. This isn't the day to be in the spotlight but rather to stay in the background and try to find harmony. Sentimentally, you will go through some highs and lows, but your relationships will be freer with no effort on your part. Today, you may receive mixed messages, but what seems like your biggest challenge could actually be the key to managing everything. As we reach the heart of the work week, progress is evident in your income, work, and career sectors, especially as Mars intensifies his efforts during his final days in your career sector. Simultaneously, with the onset of your birthday month, there is an increase in energy on the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life. However, Mercury's last full day in retrograde motion within a nostalgic part of your chart demands that you slow down and take a step back. 2 days before she is due to leave Virgo Venus, the planet of love is not only separating from a friendly aspect to Uranus in an adventurous part of your chart that peaked yesterday, but the Sun is drawing closer to a friendly aspect to the dwarf planet Ceres, in her early days in direct motion in your romantic sector. In the final days of Venus' mission to update your heart's desires and expectations for the coming year, this is giving the spirit of romance and adventure a serious boost. Daily Planetary Overview. Where do you draw the line in the sand? Today is all about setting clear and concise boundaries in your relationships, as Venus in Virgo opposes Neptune retrograde in Pisces. This cosmic alignment encourages you to be honest and direct about your needs and expectations. Think of this moment as an opportunity to reclaim your voice and set the record straight. Whether it's in your personal life, work environment, or even with friends, now is the time to communicate your perspective with clarity and confidence. Luckily, with Mercury stationing direct in Leo, you'll find that expressing yourself comes more easily than usual. Have you ever been in a situation where you knew what you wanted to say, but the words just didn't come out right? Today, the universe has your back. You'll be able to articulate your thoughts clearly and in a way that resonates with those around you. So, don't hold back, speak up and let others know where you stand. It's important to remember that setting boundaries isn't about pushing people away. It's about creating healthy spaces in your relationships where mutual respect and understanding can flourish. When you communicate openly, you give others the chance to understand you better, and in turn, this strengthens your connections. Have you ever noticed how a difficult conversation can sometimes bring you closer to someone? That's the kind of growth that boundary setting can create. Today, as you navigate these conversations, trust your instincts. Rely on your sound common sense and intuitive guidance to make decisions that are right for you. You're in control, and you know what's best for your well-being. Sometimes, when we dig deep into the details of a situation, we find that the facts and figures don't tell the whole story. This is where your gut instinct comes in. It will guide you to make choices that align with your true self. Even though you may feel extra sensitive today, don't let that stop you from speaking your truth. Sensitivity isn't a weakness, it's a strength. It allows you to approach conversations with empathy and emotional sincerity, something that others, especially the women in your life, will deeply appreciate. Have you ever found that your ability to listen and understand makes people feel more comfortable opening up to you? Today, that emotional intelligence will help you positively influence the discussions you have. At the same time, be mindful of your own emotional needs. If you're feeling overwhelmed, remember to take care of yourself. Pay attention to any physical warning signals your body might be sending you. Stress can sneak up on us, and it's important to find balance before it becomes too much. Have you ever been tempted by distractions like that irresistible slice of cake or the shiny new item in the shop window? Today, indulgences may seem especially hard to resist, but try to exercise a little self-control. While it's okay to treat yourself, don't let momentary pleasures lead to regrets later on. This period of introspection may bring some inconsistencies to the surface, and that's okay. We all have moments where our emotions influence our actions more than we expect. You might even surprise yourself with how differently you're behaving today, and others might take notice too. Use this as an opportunity to show the people closest to you a new side of your personality. Have you ever had a day where you felt more bold or daring than usual, and it caught people off guard? Embrace that side of you. It's all part of your unique journey. However, be cautious not to let your emotional mood lead to unnecessary conflicts. If you find yourself engaging in a bit of verbal sparring, try to keep it light. Sometimes, when we flex our mental muscles and provoke others, they take it as a challenge and retaliate just as forcefully. Remember, there's no need to turn a friendly debate into a personal attack. Have you ever walked away from an argument only to regret the things you said in the heat of the moment? Avoid that by recognizing when it's time to step back and cool down. There's power in knowing when to pause and choose peace over proving a point. So, as you go through the day, embrace the opportunity to set boundaries, nurture your relationships, and protect your energy. How are you planning to take charge of your needs today? What conversations are you ready to have to create more balance and harmony in your life? Let's share our experiences and support each other on this journey of growth and self-care. Remember, you're not alone. We're all learning to navigate the art of setting boundaries together.